I felt pretty tired and kind of dizzy today. I didn't really do much. Went to the pool and I felt like my skin was soaking in the nutrients, like being nourished by the sun. And it doesn't usually feel like that, which is really interesting because you get burned by the sun really bad, but then raw vegans say that they don't get burned by the sun and it's supposed to be really healthy. Someone also said that the electromagnetic radiation from your phones and your laptops and things doesn't hurt you when you are eating only fruit when you detox. So that's really interesting. That's really, um, yeah, really good. So right now, today, I had some cravings that were really strong just for a couple seconds, and then they'd go away. Like the one was for corn chips, and I haven't had corn chips since I was about 10, I think. I've had tortilla chips, of course. In some cultures, they'd say that they're the same thing. And, I considered making coffee, but I know, I know that if I do that, it'll be the end of it. So I feel like I have more going, and I'm already 10 days in. And I really, really want to detox my health problems away. My teeth are kind of yellow and cavities and receding gum line really bad. Um, mm, it's just the receding gum line there, but then it has a black spot. And my eyesight, it is better. I can definitely see the lines. Like, since I'm wearing my glasses, my eyesight's weaker than it was when I wasn't wearing my glasses, but it's I can see more detail now that I'm on this cleanse. Um, Detox symptoms. So I felt like today that so I've had some painful symptoms. Last summer I was outside a lot, and um I had a lot of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes too. So I was trying to eat those, but it was way too like acidic or something. It was a problem. Um so I'd like eat raw fruit in the morning, but then I ended up eating like cooked tomatoes. I wanted to do like a tomato cleanse. It never worked out. It was so painful. And then even while eating cooked food, I got it's on my Instagram. There's a picture of this got swollen, and the tooth that the filling fell out and it hasn't grown back. It Yeah, that's the one that was draining. I have an abscess now, which is just like a pimple, and it pops sometimes, or I can pop it. It's just like a pimple, but it's been there for a long time. Yeah, it's really interesting because if you would see a doctor, he'd tell you something scary, or who knows what he'd tell you. You go to multiple doctors, they give you multiple different opinions. This other interesting thing happened to my armpit. I had like a pimple for 1 year, except it was more raised, and the pimple, yeah, it would pop and squirt me in the face, but it was like more raised. It was like a larger area, but I don't know if there's a definition for that. I had when I was like 14, um, I had these pimples that did not go away. Like they never popped or anything. So I went to a dermatologist, and it was folliculitis, and he gave me a prescription and it went away. So yeah, I really, really, really am interested in that because health is very important. I want to know. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. So when I had that thing last summer, I was up the whole night in terrible pain before, and it felt so when people, if you ever saw a picture of a kidney stone or people tell you, it's like the most painful thing ever. I've never had one, but it felt like in my teeth, it felt like there was jaggedy things, like the way that a kidney stone looks in my teeth. So I think that my lymphatic system was crystallized. And because, yeah, like your lymph nodes get swollen and stuff, like it gets hardened and then mucus and hardened mucus. And so I think that my detox symptoms were really bad. And I think that because in Dr. Robert Morse's book, the Detox Miracle Source book, he says that even on an only fruit diet, people have all these detox symptoms ranging from mild to severe. So even if you're eating only fruit, you get them. So I had severe eczema for a year. The one time in 2019 to 2020 after going out in the sun. Yeah, it was 2019, 2020. And so I had so much stuff happening, and I think your body just has to go through it and get rid of it. Um, if someone Yeah, I think pretty much everyone gets detox symptoms. Like when they stop eating, they feel bad. And if people just get angry and deny what you're saying about detox, maybe it's because they don't want to change their diet because people are going to resist it because it goes against the current system. Maybe they're a doctor and they don't want to lose their paycheck, or maybe they don't want to put the work into thinking about it. Um, yeah, but I really like if it can make you healthy, get rid of these health problems that you're like going through treatment for and like taking all these drugs and still feeling sick. But if you can feel amazing, that's really exciting. So, but about yeah, I think a lot of people are eating fruitarian. So it's a mental thing. Like if you believe it's hard, then it's gonna be hard. And if you believe that it's easy, then it's gonna be easy. And like when I was 22, I had a lot of energy and I didn't like it. Like I felt like I had too much energy and I didn't think about it being the diet. So, if someone feels like that, I guess you can work on yourself, being better and seek God. And because God has the solution to everything, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if your problems seem super terrible, like you're never going to get through them, or maybe you were born into a terrible situation. God has the answers to everything, and just ask Him and seek Him. Even if you give up, He's still there. He knows your heart. You're supposed to love Him and seek Him with all your heart. Like David in the Bible, he did bad stuff, but he sought God. So even yeah, I wanted to write a teaching about how I grew as a Christian, but today I felt tired and sick. So, yeah, sometimes the benefits happen after the fast. And so I'm thinking maybe that's what's happening. When I fasted on only water for 21 days, it was like I couldn't even knit. I just like did nothing. Like I couldn't do anything, and it felt like nothing was really happening. But I know over the last couple years, I've learned stuff it might seem like I was really, really dumb about certain things, but I've grown and I have more understanding. I just say that because not to brag, but because it's just my experience and maybe it'll help somebody else. So, I guess tomorrow I'll see what happens. I guess right now I'm more focused on just detoxing, trying to rest, and also running. I might go running now, and yeah, but teaching about God is, I know that I was called to do it, and it would be 10 times better than talking about diet, for me at least. No, I'm just I'm just kidding. It was today Vegetable Police put out a video, and he's it's Christian, and it's like it's just so much better than anything else. Just like I'm so grateful for everything God does for me. Like, if you have a friend, if you ever have a good friend, like I can think of one that I'm like, wow, like she was broke and she paid for my Uber. She paid for my Ubers like with her app when I didn't even know what an Uber was. I was in China for 2 years, and she yeah, she's like nice and giving, and it's like God is that and so much more, and all 24 hours a day he's there for you, and he knows everything. He's all powerful, and he made us. He's been around forever. It's amazing. See you, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.